Hello, welcome to Record Sports Hotline Live. I am joined tonight, as ever, by the one and only Mr. Keith Jackson. Keith, how's it going?
All right, Daniel. All right. It's been one of those sort of a frantic build-ups to the show, hasn't it? Where you're running about trying to get information, and we do it. We do have.
If people only knew, Keith, the trouble that we go to behind the scenes
Yeah.
for
What
a
trouble do you go
award-winning
to again?
show. I'm there cheering you on. I'm there in the background cheering you on.
So there is a little bit of what you could probably describe as a bit of breaking news with regards Conor Coady tonight, Daniel. We said last night, didn't we, the sort of exclusive on Hotline Live, that Conor Coady was hoping to be left out of Leicester's travelling squad for a 10-day pre-season training camp in Austria. They left this afternoon. I'm not sure. I think they might still be in the air. And short of being able to be at the airport to count them on and count them back off again, it's impossible to say for certain if Conor Coady has made that flight or not. It looks very much as if he's not, but you could look foolish by saying that. We've seen some video clips. What I can say, and this is what I'm finding really interesting because it strikes more a little bit of substance. Shortly before we came on tonight, Daniel, it was confirmed to me that Leicester have been in talks with another centre-half who they see as a ready-made replacement for Conor Coady. An English guy with bags of Premier League experience who, you know, they feel fits the profile that will be left if Conor Coady was to leave the club, and that these talks have been ongoing now for a couple of days and are believed to be at quite an advanced stage. So then you tie into that the fact that the new boss at Leicester, Marty Cifuentes, has started work today. I think they were training in Leicester before getting on the flight this afternoon. The club released a bit of video footage from the training ground. There was no sign of Conor Coady in any of the clips. And then shortly, minutes before we went live tonight, some footage came out from, I think, Midlands Airport of the Leicester players getting on board a charter flight to head to Austria. And again, without being definitive on it, certainly, we couldn't see, and we were looking long and hard, we couldn't see any signs that Conor Coady was among the players who were making that trip. So, from a Rangers perspective, given the news that we broke 24 hours ago, we did say last night, Daniel, that hopefully we'd be in a position to give them a more of a clue about what the situation appears to be by this time tonight. And at this time tonight, I think what we've established is that Leicester have got their eyes on the guy that they see as Conor Coady's replacement, and there is no sign of Conor Coady getting on Leicester's flight to Austria. And of course, the significance of all of that, Daniel, is that Rangers need to register their squad for the doubleheader against Panathinaikos tomorrow night, Thursday night. It's actually 2 players, I believe, that can be added to that as a bit of a loophole 24 hours ahead of kickoff. So there is still a possibility to do business later on. But in terms of getting the squad together, I think in an ideal world for Russell Martin and for Conor Coady, they'd like to be in a position to have his name on that list that is registered with UEFA tomorrow night. It looks as if it might be heading in that direction, but this is obviously a story that we're working on even as we're on air just now. My phone's still going, and we might get some sort of confirmation even during the show, but an interesting one which I'm sure we can go back to.